Good evening, everybody, or wherever you're at. Happy day. Hope everything's going great. Welcome to this edition of the Life Force live stream. If you're checking us out for the first time, you've never heard of Body Balance or Life Force, I want to thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to check us out, because we're all in for a very special treat tonight. You know, Mr. Wayne Hillman, one of our founders, created this product and created Life Force, but he created it for one person specifically, Mrs. Jerry Hillman, who's one of our co-founders. She's got an amazing story about how Body Balance came to be. Tell us this, how this miraculous product has helped so many thousands upon thousands of people. How did it start? How did it come to be?
Well, thank you, Alex. And in order for me to go to the beginning, I've got to go back in time. All the way back to 1961 when Wayne and I were married. And at that time, he was working at a local hospital as a surgical technician. And during his stay there, he came across some information on sea vegetation. And it really intrigued him. He'd bring home these books and read them at night, and I knew that he was developing a real interest in that topic. But things were busy then, and it just kind of got put on a shelf. I knew that someday he'd probably want to revisit that topic again, though. But everything went along smoothly for a while. I was experiencing good health, and our children were born, and all the normal things that seemed to take place at that time. But then when I reached my mid-30s, something happened. And my health started going downhill. I was on a downhill spiral with it. And I developed severe headaches. And my energy level just went down to, gosh, if I got to 2 o'clock in the day, that was going some. Wow. And it just really was a very difficult time for me. Every day became a challenge. And as Wayne saw me slipping that way, he got very, very concerned, and something sparked in him. And he remembered the sea vegetation information that he read and the nutritional value it had and everything that he had learned back then. And he wondered if maybe possibly that might be something that might help me. And so he got together with a gentleman that did product formulation. They talked about it and what would go together with sea vegetation, and they came up with a formula for Body Balance, and it was born. This product is absolutely incredible. It changed my life. And they brought it home, and to be honest with you, I was a little bit leery at first. I had gone to doctors and gone through so many things, and really the symptoms that I had back then, Alex, were right in alignment with chronic fatigue. Okay. It just seemed to be that way. But back in those days, chronic fatigue wasn't recognized. So I don't think the doctors really knew quite what to do with me, but they did try. And so when they brought Body Balance home, again, I was a little bit leery. I was thinking, how, after everything that I'd gone through in doctoring, is this product that actually tasted good going to do any good for me? But I knew the research and the work that had gone into it, and I knew I had to give it a fair shot. So I started taking Body Balance every single day. And I want to say maybe about a month or so into it, the first thing I remember happening was I woke up one morning and I thought, you know, my headaches aren't there anymore. I'm not having those headaches. But I kept that to myself because I was afraid they were going to come back, and I didn't want to get my hopes all up and then have them drop down again. So I kept taking the Body Balance, and I kept listening to my body, and my body started feeling better. And I just like to say it felt like life was seeping back into it. And finally I got to the point that I started saying, this product is working. This is doing it. This is doing what the doctors couldn't do for me. And I got excited about it. And I know Wayne did too. And he saw me getting more and more energetic, and it just seemed my life was turning around, and I was so excited. And I thought, you know, if this did that for me, it can help a lot of people. And we need to do something to bring this product out to people. So originally we thought we'd go with doctors. And we started a company. We formed it actually out of our garage. And it was called Dr. Signature. And we started knocking on doors and making phone calls, and we got some interest in it. And after we met a gentleman by the name of Dr. Sackerman, who totally believed in this product and actually worked with Linus Pauling in vitamin C, very, very intelligent man. And he really gave us a boost in it because of his belief and because of all the people he knew throughout the country that were into nutrition, and that he gave us their names and their contacts. We contacted them, and Dr. Signature really began to grow. And about the mid-1990s, I want to say, we thought there's got to be even a better way to make this product available to the general public. They shouldn't have to go to a doctor to get it. So after a lot of looking at different ways we might do that, we came to the conclusion that multi-level marketing would be what we wanted to try. And in the mid-1990s, we opened the doors to LifeForce International, and gosh, the rest is history. This product has changed the lives of literally thousands of people. And we are just so proud to know that something that came upon us that we had such a strong desire to share with others has now changed the lives of thousands, and we're very grateful for that. So that's how I got to start taking Body Balance, and that's what it did for me.
Wow, that is an amazing story. You know, one of my favorite parts about the story is obviously your health improving and how it came to be, but the business model, I think it's my favorite part because it's built on word of mouth, and for 30 years that's essentially been the only advertising with LifeForce and Body Balance is word of mouth. So word spread quickly. I personally know at least 1,000 people who've been impacted by this, but there's been maybe hundreds of thousands of people who had a story just like yours, skeptical, leery, other things didn't work, and it helped them in ways they weren't even expecting.
Exactly.
What do you think would have happened to you if you didn't find Body Balance?
Oh, wow, Alex. If I had never come across Body Balance, that would have been a real concern. I don't know whether my life and my health would have ever turned around because I had gone through so many different treatments and nothing was working. And I really can't say where my health would have gone, but I don't know what else could have come into my life that would have changed it so dramatically. And Body Balance is just, I have such a strong belief in it. I take it every day. I have taken it every day for the past 30-some years, and I will take it every day for the rest of my life.
So a little bit about this product. It's loaded with minerals, and that comes from sea vegetation that Jerry talked about. Very few products on this planet have sea vegetation in it, but one of the things that I also like that you didn't talk about that I know personally about Wayne is he was fascinated that the Japanese culture had such a long lifespan, and he found that they consume more sea vegetation than anyone else on the planet. So we loaded this up with sea vegetation. It's loaded with minerals which our body can't function without. And oftentimes when we have something wrong with us, it's just a mineral deficiency. But then there's also aloe vera in here. A lot of people take that topically, you know what it could do for a burn, but internally it helps with digestion, helps so many ways. So that's a little bit about the product. You can find out more about the product at lifeforce.net on our website. But what do you think about this product makes it work so well?
You know, I just think it's the combination, that the formulation of that product, again, with the aloe vera, which is such a healing product, goes back even as far as biblical times. Aloe vera is a miracle plant in itself. And then just the 9 sea vegetations that are in the combination, and they work together with the aloe vera. It's just an incredibly powerful product. And it's just, to me, it's the only product that I will ever truly believe in that will give me the nutritional value that I need. You know, Alex, it's our responsibility to feed our bodies and give them the nutrition on a daily basis, because our bodies use up the nutrients that we give them every single day, and they need to be replenished. And how easy is it to drink a wonderful tasting product every morning and know that when you set that empty glass back down on your kitchen counter, you started out your day in the best possible way. And you know, I also think about it's our responsibility to take care of our bodies, but when I think about children, until they're old enough to learn how to take care of their bodies and the importance of that, it's our responsibility to take care of their bodies too. So there's nothing better you can do for a child than to put a glass of Body Balance down on that breakfast table and send them off on their day with everything they need to keep their bodies going healthy.
And with today's diets, you may think we're eating well, or many of us aren't eating well, but you may think you're eating well, but the soil's been depleted. Our plants, our vegetables, fruits don't contain the minerals they once did, or the vitamins or the nutrients they once did.
That's true.
And I know people watching this, you might be skeptical like Jerry was, but this product is great for people of all ages. Jerry mentioned children, it's great for seniors, but anybody of any age who needs nutrition, which is all of us, this product is great for everybody. But Jerry, for the people hearing about this for the first time, what would you say to them about trying this product?
I would say you have absolutely nothing to lose, and you have everything in the world to gain. I entered my senior years a few years back, and there's a lot of people out there that may kind of hesitate to say they're a senior, but in my mind, it's a privilege to be a senior, because that is an honor that not everyone gets to experience. And if you take care of your body when in your younger days, your body will take care of you. And it's just something that you really should try. Another thing I need to say about Body Balance, to get the maximum benefits from it, you need to be consistent. You need to take it every single day, because as I've said previously, your body needs proper nutrition every single day. And we have said for years, if you give the body what it needs, it has the ability to take care of its health challenges. And so I would really encourage you to try this product. And don't expect maybe an overnight a change in your health. It didn't happen for me that way. It took a few weeks, but consistently taking the product, and you will slowly feel, I believe, life seeping back into your body, and your body functioning the way that it was created to function.
Well, that's great, Jerry. Body Balance, like you said, you have nothing to lose, because that's a money-back guarantee, a 90-day money-back guarantee, and that word-of-mouth business that Jerry talked about, we reward you every time you talk about it. You tell a friend about Body Balance, they make a purchase, we send you a thank you check. It's really that easy. You've been doing it for 30 years. Jerry, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and talk to people, and thank you for you and Wayne for 30 years of impacting, could be millions of lives. I know personally I've been impacted. My migraine headaches are pretty much gone because of this product, so I want to thank both of you for that, and thank you for taking time out. The lovely Mrs. Jerry Hillman, who's one of the co-founders of Life Force and the reason Body Balance was started. So get with the person that introduced you to Life Force or Body Balance. Tell them you want to try this product, because you know it has a money-back guarantee, and they'll hook you up. So have a great night, and on behalf of Jerry, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex, for having me on. It was fun.